Did you not know that you can make tofu out of red lentils? Well, you can make tofu out of a lot of things. Chickpeas, easy. I'm going to show you how to make red lentil tofu. A really easy and tasty recipe. So you start the night before. Yeah. So if you're going to start now, you can't do it along with me because you need to soak the red lentils overnight. Or 3 or 4 hours anyway. Anyway, so you can do it in the morning and then you can cook it in the evening. Yes, if you're sort of one of those persons who work in an office or in a store or something that you have to get up early in the morning and then you come home early in the night. Evening. It's called evening. Yeah. So anyway, I have soaked a cup of red lentils, but you can sort of, a cup or a mug or a deciliter, whatever you want. But a cup is good. If you ask how much water, about 3 times as much water, but it doesn't matter as long as it all covers, because you're gonna pour off the excess liquid anyway. So let's do that. So here we go. So there you go, and now you're gonna transfer that to this. And now you will be adding twice as much water as you got lentils, the original one. So 1 cup, this means I'm adding 2 cups of water. Here we go. Here we are. It's sort of like a smoothie. Now it's a good time to add flavorings. So I'm going to be adding a tablespoon of peanuts in chili oil from Laoganma, which is fantastic. If you haven't tried their products, do it. And about a teaspoon of salt. So, and then we whiz again. What we've been doing so far is pretty much what you would do, except the flavorings, when you make tofu. And then, at this stadium, if you're making soybean tofu, you sort of add some ingredient, you heat them up and you add something and make it curdle. But we're just going to heat it. We're not sort of separating the liquid from the curds. We just, the whole thing. It's so easy. Then you bring forth your non-stick pan and you pour the sort of pancake batter into it. And then you need a spatula because you need to start doing this. Well, not just yet. It needs to be hot, but on medium heat. And then you sort of keep doing this. And this needs to be done for about 10 or 15 minutes. So, yeah, see you on the other side. It's thickening. And when it's the consistency of an almost runny dough, you stop. So I would say that this is almost dough-like because I can't really do much more with it. So it's time to transfer this into this. A sort of a lasagna pan. There we go. And the easiest way to shape this is to just put a waxed paper on top and then you press down. But watch it because it's quite hot. And then this is quite easy to peel off. But of course, leave it there so no flies or anything gets into it. Now this has to rest for 2 hours at least. Okay, so it's 3 hours later, and let's see how this looks. Oh, it's really firm. It's like sort of like a pancake. Yeah. Okay, let's cut it up. So I just turn it over. Can you see how it doesn't stick to the glass pan at all. It just sort of slips out. So let's see. These, yes. I'm using a pizza cutter because it's easier than a knife. So I'm going to taste one first, uncooked. Note to self, next time more salt. And also more of everything. It's a little bit bland. Yeah, it's so bland you can actually taste sort of the lentils. Let's fry it. Okay, so let's take this and just fry it. And possibly later on, if this doesn't work, we sort of try to coat them in something. Because I hope they won't stick. Hope they just get crispy. No, I flipped it and it doesn't sort of... Yeah, hopefully it'll brown nicely. I thought maybe I had to bread them or something. People, they cook really fast, and I sprinkled some salt on them, and they go sort of kind of not so floppy. This is sort of a mix between, well, almost like French fries. Thank you for watching and for liking, commenting, subscribing and following. It really helps, and something to do with the internet and the algorithm, I think. So thank you so much.